Hello, my good friends. Okay, the golfer in the last I don't know 3-4 days have been feeling weird. Not sick, just funny. I think it's the diabetes, or it could be the weather too. It could be everything all in one. I don't feel like doing much of anything. Watching enough movies anyway. Interesting developments in the last. Actually, I kind of looked up. Okay, this was I had to script this. Of course, we're gonna get into the worst band ever. You know who it is. And it's not the Bryan Adams band. Greg Sawyer, oh my god! I mean, you can see the half the stuff that he said to me. Oh my! Oh, I just shake my head. I'm like, I don't know what. Not just him, a few others, not a ton of others. This band sucks. Okay. Okay, I started out like this, but I'm gonna start out with one of my favorite artists. Okay, now I don't know. It might be more like 50-50 now, after what I just read. Okay, I started with I was gonna start with Howard Stern. Okay, I think we'll do that. Of course, it's going to be a little bit of a segue, but okay. So my little pop-up news. After stopping in the shop for a visit, they had the Friday afternoon off. So I'm talking to Sherry, okay, and I was telling her I was reading all this stuff. She goes, "You might want to take a break from reading all that garbage." Yeah, I know. I just like a heads up. What's coming? But I mentioned her about Howard Stern, and here's what I saw. Here he is. He's courtside. Okay. He's sitting alongside of Spike Lee, Tracy Morgan, a bunch of others. Okay, here comes the team, and they're hugging Spike Lee, Tracy Morgan. Nothing with Howard Stern. He's like, "Is this a black-white thing?" I'm like, number one, he's on radio. They don't see him. Do you think the basketball players listen to Sirius XM radio? No. 90% of them don't. They're probably, they got hip hop, rap, they got anything but him. So then I'm reading comments. They're all like, "Well, okay, well, these ball players are like under 34. They've never heard of this guy." And I'm like, see, they paid this guy millions for this guy to be getting, having a ton of people listen. Well, see, now you're seeing the under 34. They're not listening to this guy. So I says to Sherry, I said, that's a shtick that he's doing. She goes, "Yep." And I says, that sad sack of a cousin of mine over in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Anybody who knows this guy is going to know exactly what I'm talking about. He would be, I hate to think somebody's worse than him for being racist. And he thinks, and I heard him say, he says, "Oh, I know that's real." Howard Stern, when he was talking to his buddy Rick, the goopball, The one he thought my cousin was American born. No, incorrect. Mundo, as Fonzie would say, he's born here. Um, yeah, and so Rob would, say to Rick, and he could call him Howard. Like he wouldn't say Howard Stern, he'd say Howard. And I'm like, does he think he's buddies with him or something? Like, just watch this guy in action for a week, and you're like, because that's what I did. I had a good idea he was like somewhat like this. Oh no, he's like hardcore. He's like evolved into his. I'm sorry, this is a monster. It's scary. He is scary. But yeah, he'll tell you in point blank. He'll say, "No, that's the way Howard is." Really? You gotta be brain dead. And sadly, I'm related to that. That's garbage. I'm sorry. He's a racist PR, and after seeing this, I like to see what his view is on Howard Stern now, because Howard Stern wants to be buddies with the basketball guys, and oh, okay, okay, this is where I'm gonna say, oh, my arm is killing me. This is where I'm gonna be somewhat segueing. Okay, I'll give him some kind of credit, Stern. So I can call him last name. I'm not calling him first name. Like I'm buddies with it. No. like I mentioned my buddy Rod. Like I wouldn't say Howard. Like you only do that if you're buddies, and that's him over there. Lost. Oh, he's good at upholstery. Oh yeah, really good. Dealing with people, pathetic. You think you know people who are bad at dealing? No. I got that one beat. I'm sorry. He's reading over there, farmington Hills. Okay, so Howard Stern, he was saying he couldn't get why Kid Rock and Travis Tritt were like doing an anti transphobia thing. Okay, I didn't know Kid Rock was like that hardcore on that. So now I'm like 50-50 on him. He gets any more hardcore, I'll be a whole lot less than 50. I really liked him, but after seeing that, no, not now. No. And another one, Billy Squire. Okay, dude, do you remember the video I just made just like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago? Where I suggested, I know he's not Canadian, but maybe do the the anthem at the Jays game, because Getty, he sucks. Worst singer ever. Well, Billy Squire did the transphobia thing, and I'm like, oh my god, really? So right away, the golfer is saying, okay, maybe he's looking for some attention. Where have I seen that before? Oh, his name is Rob Anderson. He's a I don't know, he's a member of Parliament. He's a conservative in Bowness, Calgary. Okay, and he did this while I was there. Okay, this is before 2010. So he was saying Nelson Mandela. You remember him? Well, there's lots of people that are like under 25 and never heard of him. You're like, what the? Rob Anderson was saying Nelson Mandela was a terrorist. And then, so somebody brought that up to him, and they said, hey, why would you say that about him? He says, well, sometimes you have to say something to get noticed. And I'm like, you're looking like a dick. I'm sorry. I was 50-50 on him, but after he said that, nope, not anymore. Nope. You're just as bad as Harper, the goop all sent mine and 220 jobs to China. Oh, let's get into China, shall we? Oh, Mar. Okay, the Chinese cop stations, 2 in Quebec, 1 in Toronto. They're not closed. But now all these guys are saying the RCMP, you need to bring this stuff out. Well, if it's under investigation, they're not going to give out anything. Nothing. You might want to close them, though, because I feel bad for the people, you know, and it won't be just at mainland China. If you can get out of there, it'll be Hong Kong, too. I feel bad for them. Like, no, and you're here. And you escaped that stuff, yet they're hounding you. They're using. Okay, other countries are, you know. I mentioned the Siri yesterday. She goes, yeah, the other countries are doing the same thing. Yep, they're all doing it, all of them. Not just with China, they're doing it with the all of them. Okay, so the group all Trudeau, the group all running this country here. They're all bad. They're all bad. But this guy, oh my God! You know, how many times have I mentioned this? People should not be talking because nobody's buying it. You're trying to sell me that? So he's saying, oh, I didn't get the anything from anyone from the Chinese interference. CSIS and RCMP, oh yeah, we gave it to everybody in there. I'm like, that's a Sherry. Everybody else got it except him. She goes, no, I wasn't buying it either. He's trying to sell you that. And you're like, who's going to buy that? Nobody. I'm like, well, this country loves rhetoric. Oh, I don't even want to get into Alberta rhetoric. I'll be here all day. Okay, the Taiwan thing. Okay, pay close. And I mentioned this here. Pay close attention to this one. Oh my arm. Before the second, okay, Biden. Okay, America's been in sad shape ever since. Well, I was gonna say after Obama. It's downhill. I feel bad for this country. I realize we got some spares. Oh my God. Okay, before China's doing all these maneuvers around Taiwan. Eventually, they're and here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna want to do it before the second election, because if Biden gets in again, he's going hardcore. He's gonna be parking all kinds of ships in there. It's gonna be trouble. No president is gonna do that now. Trying to get into this. No, they're not gonna do that. China knows that. Every country knows, and there's gonna be a whole lot of stuff going on just before that, because isn't that sad? Okay, I'm gonna end with the worst band ever. Well, oh, Greg Sir, he needs to get a new singer. He sucks. I don't know. My buddy on a spin, he was saying he just doesn't like the sound of Getty's voice. Really? I don't know. uh, and I agree with this one. This one guy made a comment. He says, you know, this band, if they were like separately working with other bands, they do well. Yep. Minus Getty singing. Don't have Getty, no. You know, because he likes to butcher the anthem and can my grandma could do a better job as she's dead. Uh, okay, I was gonna get into the creep thing. That's the Bun Man. You remember him? The worst DJ ever, Max Major. Yeah, so like, well, this one sticks out like sore thumb with the golfer. When I first started the shop there, about like 10 years ago, and had this beatable radio and it had the goofy Bun Man on there, and he goes, "Oh, there's me some Rush." I'm like, oh my god. Then later on, he goes, "Yeah, we're going to the Jays game. I'm going to do the Getty watch." I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? Can you say creep? Speaking of creepy, Greg started sends me the video, and who's sitting behind the home plate? No, you got to be kidding. I took a second look, and I'm like, that guy looks like he's dead. I'm like, oh, it's Getty. No, no. This is Greg Sar's hero. The guy that looks like he's dead. Oh my god. Okay, that's enough of that. My stomach, I just ate bacon and eggs. I don't want to be hurling. I'm hoping to feel better by tomorrow or Monday. Just feel like not run down, but just kind of funky. Okay. Wait, did I forget something? Oh, we did. Okay, let me squeeze this in. Getting with the transphobia thing. One of the basketball players were Miami Heat. Okay, the Florida. Florida's not a good place. No, it's probably the worst in all America. The worst. The one guy and he's about to go in the basketball Hall of Fame. He has a trans kid. He says, "Nope, I can't live it." So now he's gonna be playing in L.A. Apparently, it's the most trans friendly California. Florida isn't. I thought for sure Florida would be no. Oh, and then Goopal is like number 2 behind Trump for being he hasn't put in for president, but they suggest he's gonna. Oh my god. People that are doing the anti thing. Jamie Lee Curtis, one of my favorites, and her very good friend Michelle Yeoh. Well, Jamie Lee Curtis has a trans kid, and I'm like, she's seeing the same stuff, even worse, and I'm like, what are the chances that she's gonna run into one of these characters? And I'm like, best not be saying anything around her. She's gonna knock you out. And if she doesn't, her very good friend Michelle Yeoh will. Michelle Yeoh, oh my. Yeah, I don't think you want to be doing too much around her. Anyway, okay. My arm's killing me. Coffee's waiting. And movies. Might feed squirrels later. Gotta get out and enjoy some of this Summer of '69's Saturday. Sure beats that subdivision garbage. Rush is this is the worst band ever. They suck. Getty, oh, don't sing, please, please don't sing, because you already butchered the anthem. They butchered "Summertime Blues" and "Crossroads." I don't know what Eric Clapton is thinking. That wouldn't have slid past me. Sorry, not ever. He sucks. Okay, anyway, and you guys, you rock.